Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryamkaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudirayet. Vasudevendra yogindram natva jnana pradam gurum mumukshunam hitarthaya Tattva bodho vidhiyate. Sadhana chatushtaya sampannadhikarinam moksha sadhana bhutam tattva viveka prakaram vakshamaha. Sadhana chatushtayam kim nitya nitya vastu vivekaha iha mutrartha phalabhoga viragaha shamadhi shatka sampattihi mumukshutvam cheti. Nitya nitya vastu vivekaha kaha Nitya vastu vekam brahma tad vyatirittam sarvam anityam. Ayameva nitya nitya vastu vivekaha. Viragaha kaha iha swarga bhogeshu ichharahityam. Shamadhi sadhana sampattihi ka shamodama uparama titiksha shraddha samadhanam cha iti. Shamah kaha mano nigrahaha. Damah kaha चक्षुरादि बाह्येन्द्रिय निग्रह उपरमः कः स्वधर्मानुष्ठानमेव तितिक्षा का शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखादि सहिष्णुत्वम् श्रद्धा कीदृशी गुरु वेदांत वाक्यादिषु विश्वासः श्रद्धा समाधानं किं चित्त एकाग्रता मुमुक्षुत्वं किं मोक्षो मे भूयात् इति इच्छा एतत् साधन चतुष्टयम् ततः तत्व विवेकस्याधिकारिणो भवन्ति तत्व विवेकः कः आत्मा सत्यं तदन्यत् सर्वं मिथ्येति आत्मा कः स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण शरीरात् व्यतिरिक्तः पंचकोशातीतः सन् अवस्थात्रय साक्षी सच्चिदानंद स्वरूपः सन् यः तिष्ठति स आत्मा स्थूल शरीरं किं पंचीकृत पंचमहाभूतैः कृतं सत्कर्मजन्यं सुख दुःखादि भोगायतनं शरीरम् अस्ति जायते वर्धते विपरिणमते अपक्षीयते विनश्यतीति षड् विकारवत् एतत् स्थूल शरीरम् सूक्ष्म शरीरं किं अपञ्चीकृत पञ्चमहाभूतैः कृतं सत्कर्मजन्यं सुखदुःखादिभोगसाधनं पञ्चज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि पञ्चकर्मेन्द्रियाणि पञ्चप्राणादयः मनश्चैकं बुद्धिश्चैका एवं सप्तदशाकलाभिः सह यः तिष्ठति तत् सूक्ष्मशरीरम्। श्रोत्रं त्वक् चक्षुः रसना घ्राणम् इति पञ्च ज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि। श्रोत्रस्य दिग्देवता त्वचो वायुः, चक्षुषः सूर्यः, रसनाय वरुणः, घ्राणस्य अश्विनौ इति ज्ञानेन्द्रियदेवता। श्रोत्रस्य विषयः शब्दग्रहणम्, त्वचो विषयः स्पर्शग्रहणम्, चक्षुषोर्विषयः रूपग्रहणम्, रसनाय विषयः रसग्रहणम्, घ्राणस्य विषयः ग्रन्थग्रहणम् इति। वाक् पाणि पाद पायु उपस्थानि इति पञ्च कर्मेन्द्रियाणि। वाचो देवता वह्निः, हस्तयोरिन्द्रः, पादयोर्विष्णुः, पायोर्मृत्युः, उपस्थस्य प्रजापतिः इति कर्मेन्द्रियदेवताः। वाचो विषयः भाषणम्, पाण्योर्विषयः वस्तुग्रहणम्, पादयोर्विषयः गमनम्, पायोर्विषयः मलत्यागः, उपस्थस्य विषयः आनन्द इति। कारणशरीरं किम्? अनिर्वाच्य अनाद्य अविद्यारूपं शरीरद्वयस्य कारणमात्रं सत्स्वरूप अज्ञानं निर्विकल्पकरूपं यदस्ति तत् कारणशरीरम्। अवस्थात्रयं किम्? जाग्रत् स्वप्न सुषुप्त्यावस्थाः। जाग्रदवस्था का श्रोत्रादि ज्ञानेन्द्रियैः शब्दादि विषयैश्च ज्ञायते इति यत् सा जाग्रदवस्था। स्थूल शरीराभिमानी आत्मा विश्वा इति उच्यते। स्वप्नावस्था केति चेत् जाग्रदवस्थायां यद् दृष्टं यद् श्रुतं तज्जनित वासनया निद्रा समये यः प्रपञ्चः प्रतीयते सा स्वप्नावस्था। सूक्ष्म शरीराभिमानी आत्मा तैजसा इति उच्यते। अतः सुषुप्त्यावस्था का? अहं किमपि न जानामि सुखेन मया निद्रा अनुभूयता इति सुषुप्त्यावस्था। कारणशरीराभिमानी आत्मा प्राज्ञा इति उच्यते। पंचकोशाः के? अन्नमयः, प्राणमयः, मनोमयः, विज्ञानमयः, आनन्दमयश्चेति। अन्नमयः कः? अन्नरसेनैव भूत्वा अन्नरसेनैव वृद्धिं प्राप्य अन्नरूपपृथिव्यां यद् विलीयते तदन्नमयः कोशः स्थूलशरीरम्। प्राणमयः कः? प्राणाद्याः पञ्चवायवः वागादीन्द्रियपञ्चकं प्राणमयः कोशः। मनोमयः कोशः कः? मनश्च ज्ञानेन्द्रियपञ्चकं मिलित्वा यो भवति स मनोमयः कोशः। विज्ञानमयः कः? बुद्धिज्ञानेन्द्रियपञ्चकं मिलित्वा यो भवति स विज्ञानमयः कोशः। आनन्दमयः कः? एवमेव कारणशरीरभूता अविद्यास्तमलिनसत्त्वं प्रियादिवृत्तिसहितं सत् आनन्दमयः कोशः। एतत् कोशपञ्चकम्। पञ्चकोशातीतः मदीयं शरीरं, मदीयाः प्राणाः, मदीयं मनश्च, मदीया बुद्धिः, मदीया अज्ञानमिति स्वेनैव ज्ञायते तद्यथा मदीयत्वेन ज्ञातं कटककुण्डलगृहादिकं स्वस्माद् भिन्नं तथा पञ्चकोशादिकं स्वस्माद् भिन्नं मदीयत्वेन ज्ञातमात्मा न भवति। आत्मा तर्हि कः? सच्चिदानंद स्वरूपः। सत् किं? कालत्रयेऽपि तिष्ठति इति सत्। चित् किं? ज्ञानस्वरूपः। आनन्दः कः? सुखस्वरूपः। एवं सच्चिदानन्दस्वरूपं स्वात्मानं विजानीयात्। अतः चतुर्विंशतितत्त्वोत्पत्तिप्रकारं वक्ष्यामः। ब्रह्माश्रया सत्वरजस्तमो गुणात्मिका माया अस्ति। ततः आकाशः सम्भूतः। आकाशाद् वायुः, वायोस्तेजः, तेजसापः, अद्भ्यः पृथिवी। एतेषां पञ्चतत्त्वानां मध्ये आकाशस्य सात्विकांशात् श्रोत्रेन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्, वायोः सात्विकांशात् त्वगीन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्, अग्नेः सात्विकांशात् चक्षुरिन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्, जलस्य सात्विकांशात् रसनेन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्, पृथिव्याः सात्विकांशात् घ्राणेन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्। एतेषां पञ्चतत्त्वानां समिष्टि सात्विकांशात् मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तान्तःकरणानि सम्भूतानि। संकल्पविकल्पात्मकं मनः, निश्चयात्मिका बुद्धिः, अहं कर्ता अहङ्कारः, चिन्तनकर्तृ चित्तम्, मनसो देवता चन्द्रमाः, बुद्धेः ब्रह्म, अहङ्कारस्य रुद्रः, चित्तस्य वासुदेवः। एतेषां पञ्चतत्त्वानां मध्ये आकाशस्य राजसांशात् वागीन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्, वायोः राजसांशात् पाणीन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्, वह्नेः राजसांशात् पादेन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्, जलस्य राजसांशात् उपस्थेन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्, पृथिव्या राजसांशात् गुदेन्द्रियं सम्भूतम्। एतेषां समिष्टि राजसांशात् पञ्चप्राणाः सम्भूताः। एतेषां पञ्चतत्त्वानां तामसांशात् पञ्चीकृतपञ्चतत्त्वानि भवन्ति। पञ्चीकरणं कथमिति चेत् एतेषां पञ्चमहाभूतानां तामसांशस्वरूपम् एकमेकं भूतं द्विधा विभज्य एकमेकमर्धं पृथक् तूष्णीं व्यवस्थाप्य अपरमपरमर्धं चतुर्धां विभज्य स्वाधर्मण्येषु अर्धेषु स्वभागचतुष्टयसंयोजनं कार्यम्। तदा पञ्चीकरणं भवति। एतेभ्यः पञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतेभ्यः स्थूलशरीरं भवति। एवं पिण्डब्रह्माण्डयोरैक्यं सम्भूतम्। स्थूलशरीराभिमानी जीवनामकं ब्रह्म प्रतिबिम्बं भवति। स एव जीवः प्रकृत्या स्वस्मात् ईश्वरं भिन्नत्वेन जानाति। अविद्योपाधिः सन् आत्मा जीव इति उच्यते। मायोपाधिः सन् ईश्वर इति उच्यते। एवं उपाधिभेदात् जीवेश्वर भेददृष्टिः यावत् पर्यन्तं तिष्ठति तावत् पर्यन्तं जन्म मरणादि रूप संसारो न निवर्तते। तस्मात् कारणात् न जीवेश्वरयोर्भेदबुद्धिः स्वीकार्या। ननु साहंकारस्य किंचिज्ञस्य जीवस्य निरहंकारस्य सर्वज्ञस्य ईश्वरस्य तत्त्वमसीति महावाक्यात् कथमभेदबुद्धिः स्यात् उभयोः विरुद्धधर्माक्रान्तत्वात्। इति चेन्न स्थूलसूक्ष्मशरीराभिमानी त्वं पदवाच्यार्थः। उपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं समाधिदशासम्पन्नं शुद्धं चैतन्यं त्वं पद लक्ष्यार्थः। एवं सर्वज्ञत्वात् विधिशिष्ट ईश्वरः तत्पदवाच्यार्थः। उपाधिशून्यं शुद्धचैतन्यं तत्पद लक्ष्यार्थः। एवं च जीवेश्वरयोर्चैतन्यरूपेणा भेदे बाधका भावः। एवं च वेदान्तवाक्यैः सद्गुरूपदेशेन च सर्वेष्वपि भूतेषु येषां ब्रह्मबुद्धिरुत्पन्ना ते जीवन्मुक्ताः इत्यर्थः। ननु जीवन्मुक्तः कः? यथा देहोऽहं पुरुषोऽहं ब्राह्मणोऽहं शूद्रोऽहमस्मीति दृढनिश्चयः तथा नाहं ब्राह्मणः न शूद्रः न पुरुषः किन्तु असङ्गः सच्चिदानन्दस्वरूपः प्रकाशरूपः सर्वान्तर्यामी चिदाकाशरूपोऽस्मीति दृढनिश्चयः रूपो अपरोक्षज्ञानवान् जीवन्मुक्तः। ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मीति अपरोक्षज्ञानेन निखिल कर्म बंध विनिर्मुक्तः स्यात्। कर्माणि कतिविधानि सन्तीति चेत् आगामि संचित प्रारब्ध भेदेन त्रिविधानि सन्ति। ज्ञानोत्पत्त्यनन्तरं ज्ञानि देहकृतं पुण्यपापरूपं कर्म यदस्ति तदागामीत्यभिधीयते। संचितं कर्म किम्? अनन्तकोटिजन्मनां बीजभूतं सत् यत् कर्म जातं पूर्वार्जितं तिष्ठति तत् संचितं ज्ञेयम्। प्रारब्धं कर्म किमिति चेत् इदं शरीरम् उत्पाद्य इह लोके एवं सुखदुःखादिप्रदं यत् कर्म तत् प्रारब्धं भोगेन नष्टं भवति प्रारब्धकर्मणां भोगादेव क्षय इति संचितं कर्म ब्रह्मैवाहमिति निश्चयात्मकज्ञानेन नश्यति आगामि कर्म अपि ज्ञानेन नश्यति किंच आगामि कर्मणां नलिनीदलगतजलवत् ज्ञानिनां सम्बन्धो नास्ति किंच ये ज्ञानिनं स्तुवन्ति भजन्ति अर्चयन्ति तान् प्रति ज्ञानिकृतम् आगामि पुण्यं गच्छति ये ज्ञानिनं निन्दन्ति द्विषन्ति दुःखप्रदानं कुर्वन्ति तान् प्रति ज्ञानिकृतं सर्वमागामि क्रियमाणं यद्वाच्यं कर्म पापात्मकं तद्गच्छति तथा च आत्मवित् संसारं तीर्त्वा ब्रह्मानन्दमिहैव प्राप्नोति तरति शोकमात्मवित् इति श्रुतेः तनुं त्यजतु वा काश्यां श्वपचस्य गृहेऽथवा ज्ञानसम्प्राप्तिसमये मुक्तासौ विगताशयः इति स्मृतेश्च इति तत्त्वबोधप्रकरणं समाप्तम् ओम तत्सत् I think we did till Shraddha yesterday. We did Titiksha and then Shraddha.
Jai Gurudev, I think Shraddha we didn't do that.
Yeah, we'll repeat Titiksha a bit and then do Shraddha. So we were doing Shamadhi Shat Sampatti. Titiksha ka Shitoshna Sukha Dukkhadi Sahishnutvam. That is endurance of heat, cold, joy, sorrow, etc. What is Titiksha? It is the endurance of heat and cold, pleasure and pain, etc. The world gives us a continuous stream of experiences at the physical level: heat and cold, emotional level, joy, sorrow, and intellectual level, praise, censure. That may be conducive or non conducive. More often, non conducive. When confronted with non conducive situations, we normally complain or blame others. Some curse the Lord, the government, society, family, or one's own destiny. Many get dejected, depressed, or upset. Some revolt, get angry, and fight back. They say, Bhagwan seems to have only my address for sending me packets of sorrow. I wish I was born rich. Then I would not have to undergo this trouble. Everyone is after my blood. Why does it happen only to me? Nothing will ever work out right for me. My stars are not right. All my problems are because of you. I shall get back at you for this insult. I am a born loser, etc. However one may react, one has to go through the situation. There is no choice in that. The only choice lies in the attitude with which we go through it. To be able to bear non-conducive situations without reacting, complaining, or blaming, but with cheerful acceptance, is called titiksha. When a certain saint was abused, he calmly said, I already know I am like that. Don't you have anything to say about me that I am not aware of? When one travels in a vehicle with good shock absorbers, the ride is smooth even if the road is bad. Titiksha is the shock absorber with which one rides the rough terrain of life without breaking one's enthusiasm. Also, when we remain preoccupied by our own little sorrows, they appear big. But when we see others' sorrows, we get the strength to bear our own. I cried that I did not have shoes till I saw a child who did not have legs. Also, what comes must by its very nature what comes must by its very nature. When we try to run away from or push out the unconducive, or run after and hold on to the conducive, we intensify our pain and stress. The habit of complaining and brooding over a non-conducive situation makes it difficult to bear. Our thoughts about the discomforting situations of life are punctuated with commas, not full stops. We say, it is hot. It is hotter than last year. How can one work in this heat? But if one says it is hot, full stop, then one puts an end to the thought as one has accepted the situation. A mind preoccupied with its sorrow cannot think about subtle matters. Hence, titiksha is an important quality, especially for a spiritual seeker. So we have pairs of opposites at different levels, at the physical level, emotional level, and the intellectual level. So in all these levels, we have conducive, non-conducive situations happening. So there is no choice with respect to the situation. The choice is only with respect to our attitude. And unless we forbear this and take it with a cheerful attitude, the mind will not be able to think about subtle matters, about the self, because it's so preoccupied, it's so entangled in its own web of going through the sorrow of the non-conducive situations, craving for the conducive and being averse to the non-conducive. Shraddha kidrishi Guru Vedanta Vakyadishu Vishwasaha Shraddha. What is the nature of Shraddha? Faith in the words, etc. of the Guru and Vedanta scriptures is Shraddha. Faith is a very important factor in our lives. None can live without faith. We sleep with the faith that we shall wake up in the morning. We have faith in the doctor that the medicine he prescribes will cure us. You trust that the barber will not kill you with the sharpened blade he pulls on your throat, and that your spouse is faithful to you. A doubting Tom is never happy. Nasukham samshayatmanaha. Belief or manyata may be blind, but if it is not backed by intellectual inquiry or confirmed by self-experience, belief or manyata may be blind if it is not backed by intellectual inquiry or confirmed by self-experience. Our beliefs may change or break. Blind belief can land us into trouble or make us fanatic. We become closed and superstitious. Here, Shraddha is defined as faith in the words, etc., of the Guru and Vedanta, the scriptures. It is an intellectual conviction in the nobility and ability of the Guru and the validity of the scriptures that he teaches. My Guru is a great soul. What he says is right, even though I do not experience it. Even though I do not experience it now. The truth is beyond the mind and senses. The scriptures indicate this truth. Hence, they are the valid means of knowledge. The Guru will interpret the scriptures rightly. He knows the best means for my self-unfoldment. He always has my welfare at heart and will never harm me. He loves me selflessly. He is himself realized. And if I follow his teachings, I too shall reach this state. I have never seen God. I do not even know if he actually exists. If he does exist, is he formless or with form? But there is God, and the Guru will guide me to him. Such thinking is faith. Faith is always in the unknown. The known requires no faith as it was already known. I need not have faith that I have a nose. I know it. Tagore says, faith is the bird that sings in joy when the dawn is still dark. Even though he has not seen the sun, he believes that it will soon rise. Only when there is such a conviction can the seeker walk the path with determination and directly experience what he had faith in. Shraddhavan labhate jnana. Faith enables us to listen to the scriptures with an open and alert mind. It does not stop inquiry. In fact, it encourages the seeker to reflect upon and realize the truth. It is therefore not blind. It only strengthens through inquiry and culminates in knowledge. Without faith, the seeker will not be able to determine the goal or means to it, and will doubt both as also his or her own efforts. Samshayatma vinashyati. One without faith destroys himself. It is most important to have faith in the Guru. He can instill faith in the scriptures, the goal, the means, and even in our own ability to reach it. So, faith is not blind belief, it is pending inquiry. Faith in the truth, pending inquiry. And the result of this is that you experience what you have faith in. Samadhanam kim chittaikagrata. What is samadhanam? It is the single pointedness of the mind. Normally, the mind wanders and our efforts are distracted, especially when we have not determined our goal or have more than one goal in sight. With a single goal, the mind and our efforts become concentrated and we progress faster. If we want to go to Mumbai, for example, Moksha, we approach a travel agent, Guru, to make enquiries as to the best mode of transport, sadhana. Book our ticket, board the vehicle on time, and reach the destination. We control other expenses, the sense organs and the mind, so as to afford the ticket. Cancel other programs that clash with the journey, ekagrata. Have faith in the travel agent and the vehicle that transports us and endure all the travails of the journey, titiksha, in order to reach Mumbai. It's a very beautiful analogy that Swamiji is given here. So I'll just read this again. If we want to go to Mumbai, that is, the analogy is moksha, we approach a travel agent, that is Guru, to make enquiries as to the best mode of transport, that is sadhana. Book our ticket, board the vehicle on time, and reach the destination. This board the vehicle on time is also important. We don't do this at the end of our life when all our teeth are gone and we're not able to even walk properly. It has to be done in good time when our body, mind, senses are still active and we are healthy. We control other expenses, the sense organs and the mind, so as to afford the ticket. Cancel other programs that clash with the journey, ekagrata. Have faith in the travel agent and the vehicle that transports us and endure all the travails of the journey, titiksha, in order to reach Mumbai. Samadhanam is the state of the mind which one has with a single goal in sight. To reach this goal, one controls the mind, shama, and the senses, dhamma, withdraws from worldly pursuits, uparama, endures the pinpricks of life, titiksha, and faithfully follows the path indicated by the Guru and the scriptures, shraddha. The resultant absorption of the mind in the self is samadhanam. So, samadhanam is chitta ekagrata. So, it's that single pointedness. And to reach that goal, one needs the other shamadhi shat sampatti, which is shama, dhamma, uparama, titiksha, and shraddha. The resultant absorption of the mind in the self is samadhanam. Mumukshutvam kim? Moksho me bhuyat iti ichha. What is mumukshutvam? Let me attain liberation. This intense desire is mumukshutvam. Prompted by the desire for happiness, man runs after the objects, people, and experiences of the world. He gathers money, attains fame, status, and power, travels, enjoys, marries, begets children, etc. In the process, he experiences various measures of sorrows. At some point in life, he feels, enough is enough. I want to get out of this mess. I shall no more remain a slave to the world and my mind. I refuse to get tossed around by the world. I want to end not just particular sorrows, but all sorrows for all times to come. I want to free myself from all limitations, feelings of incompleteness, hopelessness, and helplessness. I seek that which is permanent and complete. This desire is called mumukshutvam. Most of us do not even know that we are bound. We complacently accept our state of sorrow and finitude as natural. We even try to philosophize about it. Kabhi dhoop, kabhi chhav in life. Sometimes there is brightness and sometimes darkness. Lokmanya Tilak, the great Indian freedom fighter, had to first make the Indians aware that they were not free and that they could be free from foreign rule and rule themselves, and only then think about how to go about it. Due to the grace of the Lord, merits of previous births, a shock in one's life, or intelligent living, and an alert, inquiring mind, one starts questioning one's present state and then desires freedom from it.
Can you please repeat few sentences just now you read?
Yeah. So, where do you want me to repeat?
The reason why someone would turn to spirituality.
Huh. Okay. So, if this intense, I'll read from the beginning. This intense desire is mumukshutva. Prompted by the desire for happiness, man runs after the objects, people, and experiences of the world. He gathers money, attains fame, status, and power, travels, enjoys, marries, begets children, etc. In the process, he experiences various measures of sorrows. At some point in life, he feels enough is enough. I want to get out of this mess. I shall no more remain a slave to the world and my mind. I refuse to get tossed around by the world. I want to end not just particular sorrows, but all sorrows for all times to come. I want to free myself from all limitations, feelings of incompleteness, hopelessness, and helplessness. I seek that which is permanent and complete. This desire is called mumukshutvam. Most of us do not even know that we are bound. We complacently accept our state of sorrow and finitude as natural. We even try to philosophize about it. Kabhi dhoop, kabhi chhav in life. Sometimes there is brightness and sometimes darkness. Lokmanya Tilak, the great Indian freedom fighter, had to first make the Indians aware that they were not free and that they could be free from foreign rule and rule themselves, and only then think about how to go about it. Now, due to the grace of the Lord, merits of previous births, a shock in one's life, or intelligent living and an alert, inquiring mind. One starts questioning one's present state and then desires freedom from it. So, because of either or all of them, either due to grace of Lord, merits of previous births, a shock in one's life, some very painful incident, or intelligent living, and an alert, inquiring mind, one starts questioning what is this purpose? Who am I? All these questions, and then desires freedom from it. Mumukshutvam is of 4 types: very dull, middle, and strong. So, ati manda, very dull. If I get liberated, well and good. Otherwise, better luck next life. This type cannot be said to possess true mumukshutvam. Dull, manda. I must seek liberation or truth after I retire or after all my worldly responsibilities are over. Middle, madhyama. I must get liberated as soon as possible. The sooner, the better. Strong, tivra. I want freedom from bondage here and now. The intensity of need is like the man who seeks air when he is drowning or water when his clothes are on fire. One with strong mumukshutvam reaches the goal, all other qualities also easily accrue to him. So, moksho me bhuyat iti tivra ichha is true mumukshutvam. Otherwise, it is only atimanda, manda, or madhyama. But all of them will lead us to searching for the truth. But it depends on the intensity with which we search for the truth. Etat sadhana chatushtayam. So, do you want to discuss, do some manana? Tataha tattva vivekasyadikarino bhavanti. This is the fourfold qualification. Thereafter, they become fit for the inquiry into the truth. So I'll just read this part and we'll conclude today. When one wants to shoot a target, one begins by preparing the rifle. It should be cleaned and oiled. One tests whether its different parts work smoothly and then loads it with bullets. Thereafter, one shifts one's attention to the target. Similarly, till such time that the mind is not prepared with the fourfold qualification, it does not lift itself to inquire into the truth. The inquiry should come from within. If one is forced into thinking, one will not inquire wholeheartedly and therefore not reach the truth. The Brahma Sutra starts with, thereafter, one should inquire into the reality. Thereafter, meaning after one has acquired the necessary qualifications. If the mind is unprepared, then even if one hears this knowledge, it may seem theoretical and abstract. Even if one appreciates it, he or she will not be able to reflect on it or abide in it. So, therefore, this fourfold qualification is such an important step in the inquiry of the truth. So, we'll take up inquiry into truth tomorrow. So, just let's reflect on all that we've listened to and let's share.
See here, what Jai Gurudev, Swamiji is saying that everything has a law of diminishing effect. So we people run behind all this wealth, holidays, money, and all that. But sometimes they get saturated. They want to find out something more, what it is. The whole journey is all about. That intellectual inquiry he's talking about is so important, and that should happen when every all the faculties are in normal, proper shape, not after losing your teeth and no power in your body. That time you will not be able to do anything. This is a very important takeaway.
Yeah, and I think after that saturation point, people turn either to addiction or to inquiry about who I am.
Actually, reading the Tattva Bodh from beginning to end would give us the perspective, as in what is Atma and how the Jiva is a pratibhimbam of Atma, is a reflection. And it is all, there is Brahmashraya Maya and Sattva Rajas Tamo Gunatmika Maya. So Maya is a combination of, is an interplay of the three gunas. And that is a reflection of Brahma. It arises from Brahma. But that is all an illusion. So all that we are looking at is, and then from there come all the, from the Sattvic Amshad, Rajas Amshad, Tamas Amshad, how the body, the Jnanendriyas, the Karmendriyas, and then the physical body, the Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharira, all of this comes. And what we're doing now is going back towards Atma. Rather than getting caught up in our identification with all these equipments, which is again nothing but an illusion. So going towards the truth is to realize our true nature, which is nothing but Satchidananda Swarupaha. And
Jai Gurudev, sorry, please
yeah, go
complete.
ahead. Go ahead, Nirunal.
Yeah. I have posted one, I think it is a YouTube post where Ashutosh ji has explained very well about the Jyotisha. And again, the goal of the Jyotisha is reaching that goal. So if you all get time, it is very nicely explained. So if you get some time, please go through it.
Yeah. I know you posted it, but I couldn't go through that. So in realizing the truth again, so these fourfold qualification become important. Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi, Shat Sampatti, and Mumukshitva. This is like how Swamiji explained. It is like preparing your rifle. You first clean it, make sure all the parts are working, and then you load the bullet, and then you direct it towards the target. The target here is self-realization, the truth, what our true nature is. So for that, preparing the mind, preparing the equipment, cleaning up everything, so keeping it prepared is this fourfold qualification. Otherwise, and then again, the mumukshitvam, how should it be? Tivra. Again, each of us has to do a self-check and find out in all of this, Viveka, is it Tivra, is it Manda, Atimanda, Manda, Madhyama, or Tivra? Similarly, Mumukshutva. The whole sadhana itself can be categorized into these 4 different categories. If we go with the Chalta Hai attitude, then it is either Atimanda or Manda, Madhyama. But it is Tivra Samveganam Asanda. Even Patanjali Yoga Sutra says, who is the one who reaches the goal? Is the one who's got that intense desire, intense practice.
I liked this one about the Maya. That is Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. And from Sattvic, what has come? That Akasha and this one. And the second one from the Rajasic, all the Manas Buddhi and all that. And from
no. Sureshji, I think Sattvikamshat, see, each aspect, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas is there.
Yeah.
So the Samishti Sattvikamshat, Mana Buddhi Anchittanta Karna.
Okay.
From
Okay.
the Sattva, Samishti
Yes.
Rajasamshat, all the prana, Pancha Prana Daya.
Yeah. Good.
Right.
And then the Tamasic, Stula Sharira. So wonderful. That was really, I had not cleared those. Wonderful it is. Means completely our body, mind, the Stula, this one, Sharira, and the Prana, and the Sukshma Sharira. All are Maya, and which is Stula, which is Rajasika, and which is Sattvic is really nicely defined there. So you get clear idea. So completely, so whole this nature, the Maya itself is Triguna. So we have to go beyond that.
Right.
Really, that's wonderful. That part became clear to me this time. Wonderful. Thank you.
The even the feeling of Priya, of Ananda that we experience when we meditate and during deep sleep, all of that is, we're still reeling in the Karana Sharira. We're in that Anandamaya Kosha. Again, it's a Kosha. Finally, it's a Kosha. We need to be, and what is Atma? Atma is Pancha Kosha.
Beyond all.
So we are under the impression, if we, it's like fooling ourselves. If we say, oh, getting a glimpse of reality. I don't think it's a glimpse of reality. It is only that the experience of Ananda that we are experiencing, but we're still covered by that layer of ignorance. That is why we're coming back to square one. That is why we again come back into the samsara. But then going beyond that happens with knowledge. That happens with
Trivrata, Mumuksha. Really good. I think we are nicely going back and again repeating it. That's really wonderful.
Hari Om. Just wanted to share, there was a PDF of a tabular form of this Tattva bodha. So in that, they have mentioned the 5-fold benefits of moksha. One is Jignasa Nivritti, second Ananda Prapti, third is Karpanya Nivritti, fourth Aghata Nivritti, and then Dakshta Prapti. So this was something new that I didn't, though they are all Sanskrit words and they have a deeper meaning, but just to mention them, like it is given in this PDF. Yeah. And that Shraddha, this thing also, they have compared this Gita chapter 2 verse 11 in Shraddha, that if you have ignorance, then that Ashocyan Nanvashochasvam, that verse, Ashocyan Nanvashochasvam Pragyavadanscha Bhashase Gatasunshcha Nanu Shochanti Panditaha. So this, that if you have grieved for those that should not be grieved for, yet you speak words of wisdom, the wise grieve neither for the living nor the dead. So it is that showing that because of that ignorance, we have that problems in life. So these two things I just wanted to mention. Yeah.
And I liked that Karpanya, the state also.
Yeah.
Means we have to use this body to get moksha. Otherwise, it is Karpanya, misery. We are not using it properly. That's a really a good.
All meanings I don't know. Like Aghata Nivritti, I don't know. Dakshta we can
The
understand.
Karpanya is, we have studied that Karpanya is, we are not using it properly. So
that's Kripana Palahetava.
Kripana and Karpanya, both are almost same.
And then what is Aghata Nivritti? Aghata.
Aghata
Nivritti, this I don't know. Yeah. Jignasa, Ananda, Karpanya, Aghata, and Dakshta.
Dashta is the ability with Tivrata.
Okay. These are the fivefold benefits of getting moksha.
Good. Thank you. In which PDF it is?
I don't know, like it was sent in the group and then I got it printed, but now I have recently deleted so many this thing. So I'll post the first page of maybe it is like that some Swami or some of the student must have formulated it. So there's no
Somebody has that. Okay.
Somebody has worked on it and made it in a tabular form, heading wise. So it is for revising, it is good.
Good. Thank you.
So we'll stop here today. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Gurudev.
Is accepting this moment, living every moment totally with depth. Let us keep our spine erect and body relaxed and eyes closed. Relax your shoulders. Keep a big smile on your face. You're sitting like the statue of Buddha, very serene and with a serene smile on your face. Relax your body. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your chest region, throat and chest region. If you notice some tension in the body, just let it be. Accept those parts of the body where you feel a tension. The other parts are in comfort. Other parts are at peace. Become aware of that also. There are many good things about you and inside of you. Acknowledge them. They will never leave you. And the negative aspect you may see in you is never going to stay with you forever. They are all guests for some time. Let them be. Sit with the total acceptance of yourself the way you are at this very moment. Total acceptance of what is now here will lead us to deeper meditation. Let go of all the efforts. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let go of all your effort and be in this emptiness. And slowly and gradually become aware of body and surroundings. And you may gently open your eyes.